Sorry about that, guys. Had to do a quick reset. I forgot computer made some updates recently, and let me turn that down a bit. First stream of the year, and we're off to a strong start as always, but we'll figure it out. All right, so there we go. Get that down a little bit. What is up, guys? Appreciate you guys coming through. We dropping phones. We're doing it all. But we are officially live with one of my favorite Avengers games in general. And let me see, do I need that one? And it feels like I haven't streamed in a while. Like it feels newish for some reason. But we're gonna get it figured out. We got it going. Appreciate everybody who popped in the chat. I had to start a new stream, so let me get some alerts going out for that. But we are live. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta put out a new tweet with this one. One sec. If only we could get off to a smooth start every time. Should be good. Get rid of this. And then do one for the YouTubes, and we are good. How's everybody feeling today? I know people back in school, back at work. What's good, NDC? What's good, Scott Preacher, man? Preach. We haven't talked in a minute, but I hope you've been feeling well. Christopher Rogers, what's up, bro? Hope work and school have been treating you well. Hope 2023 is getting off to a smooth start for you as well. There we go. So delete that one, and there we go. All right, so now we should be all caught up. Appreciate you guys' patience, and as promised, we are diving into one of the best most beloved Marvel games ever. 2000. When did this drop? In 2006, I believe. What's up, Mario Drake? What's up, Bougie Nas? How you guys doing? What's up, Josh? Any updates on Avengers? Just that the team is back in the office, and they should be getting back to cranking out a small update soon with some fixes, like with the biggest one being the fix for gear, with the Cloning Lab gear not upgrading or upscaling your stats properly. That's one of the big fixes they're focusing on top of hopefully getting that traversal update out in 2.8. Blessings to the chat. What's good, BW2s? But yeah, like this is one of them, man, like especially in the Avengers community, like people really wanted this experience in the Avengers packaging, and I understand why 100%. I don't remember where I was in the story, but for the sake of this stream, we're gonna start a new game, so we can start jumping into that. I've beaten this game countless times at this point. Like, it's not even funny. Let me see. We can go on normal, and we can jump straight in. Let me turn this up a bit for you guys.
Get those forward guns going. Why aren't those rear batteries firing? Somebody get generators.
All right, Preach.
Doom, I'll have your head for this.
I have little time for your petty threats, Colonel.
Like if you are going to go in the Marvel universe, you can't go wrong with
Not on my watch.
going with Dr. Doom as the main, conspirator behind a world, threat. Or a major supervillain plot.
Spider-Man, draw them towards the stern. Sure thing.
How do you recommend this game? I think you should definitely pick it up if you're a fan of Marvel in general. Like, it gives you access to a pretty sizable roster of Marvel's heroes. Definitely worth picking up. It's still fun to play. Like, it's not as complex as something like Avengers, but as far as an expansive world with a pretty sizable roster, with a solid story, I think it still has a lot to offer. You know, even being over 10 years old. There was a video talking about War Machine. If you're talking about my video that dropped Sunday, yeah. I went as in depth as I could think to, you know, talking about what the team could do to make War Machine an option to come to the game while using the resources they already have available. The team has seen it. They have checked that out. Like I said, I'm not expecting that to like really do anything or, you know, change any minds if he's not necessarily next, or if they are not planning to do a new hero right away. But, you know, just something to consider, and I had fun making it, and hopefully you guys have fun checking it out. What are the chances of getting Ant-Man and Wasp this year? Pretty low chances, if I'm being honest. That would be something that would have needed to be worked on and planned out around this time last year, and I don't think any of that was considered, or, you know, the team just may not be in a position to pull something like that off. I'm actually planning to talk about that in tomorrow's stream, actually, though. Does the PS5 version work for you? Because on mine it frees up when I start the game on my... Yeah, this is the PS5 version I'm playing right now. You might need to maybe, you know, delete it and re-download it, possibly. Okay, so I don't even remember the controls, so...
Let's keep together as you wish.
Okay, I remember that. So triangle is jump. Circle is it. Right. And you can... Man, this feels weird. I've been playing so many different games lately. Like, I've been playing Avengers, of course. I've been playing Elden Ring. And, you know, it all just kind of mixes together, like Gotham Knights, all of that stuff just kind of blends together. So it's like every game has a different running mechanic and all of that. Yeah, it's like, you know, you start this mission off on the Helicarrier. The Helicarrier is under attack, you know, by the... what do they call it in this game? The Masters of Evil? Yeah. So you got Ultimo bots running around. You got the top-down view. Like, when I first picked this game up back in 2006, like, I didn't even buy it for myself. I picked it up for my cousin, and, you know, we were living together at the time, like we were roommates, and, you know, it was just something for us to play. You know, he didn't really gravitate to it as much as I did, so it, you know, ultimately ended up just becoming my game. We were playing on the 360, I believe. Yeah. Is there a PS5 version of Ultimate Alliance 2? Yep, I can show you right now. I got that. I'll be playing that at some point. My library. I got a ton of stuff that I have played either once or not at all. Just taking up space, but yeah, here you go. Ultimate Alliance 2. Do I have to re-download it? I may have to re-download it, but it's there. I think you grab with square. Yep, there you go. I was wondering what square does. And these are Ultron warriors, not Ultimo. I think I said Ultimo at first. Get out of here. But yeah, like this game has so many like just cool solo missions and comic, you know, references and things like that. It's like this game was dope. Let me see, do I have access to any of my new game plus stuff in this file? stuff. Oh. So let me see something real quick, just to be sure. Let me see. Wow, I got rid of all my data. That's tough. But, I guess I may have never ported it over, because I know I played on my PS5. I feel like I have, but yeah. Yeah, I think Captain America, he has a shield run if I remember right, but I think it may just be an attack he can do. So like you can run around and hold the charge button and run around with a shield in front of him. These games were dope. I was just pissed we couldn't play as War Machine. Well, you can play with them with the mods. I might do a playthrough of the modded version, you know, just to show off some of the other heroes who got added later on. But this version, you got like a lot of people. Like you got Dr. Doom, you got Magneto, you got Hawkeye. I think Cyclops is in this version. Yeah, bro, like I just feel so aimless with this. Like it feels like I haven't touched this game in decades, even though I played it fairly recent. Like, I want to say probably like earlier last year or something like that. Am I on PC? No, this is PS5. I like Ultimate Alliance 2. Yeah, Ultimate Alliance 2 is like they lost me at a certain point with the story. But aesthetically, I like a lot of what they did with that game. So I love the menu music. I love, you know, the heroes that are available. Like you got Iron Fist and Daredevil available in that game with Luke Cage. It's like I love the roster. It's just I was looking for a little more from that, because it's like when that game came out, I had just kind of got into the comic for Civil War. So when I heard the game was going to be focusing on that, I was like, oh man. And it's like, you know, you get to dabble in it a little bit, but you know, they let me down in certain regards. Yeah, just remember you can do a few more combos. So it's like they tried to mix things up a little bit, like you got a trip move and all of that stuff. I'm just remembering. And our first boss battle, we got the Scorpion. So what I love about their approach to this game was they just pull from the Marvel universe in general. And when I say that, like they really went for it in a lot of regards. Like you got some major villains, you know, being showcased here. You got you know, a couple of the smaller villains being showcased and everything, and it's like it's all in the name of fun. So yes, while Scorpion is primarily a Spider-Man villain, he's a villain. So it's like having him fight, you know, just this coalition of heroes and everything is like that. Just it makes sense, and it's just fun. So it's like I'm all for stuff like that. And I wish that was kind of the approach they had with Avengers, where you just, you know, it's a world. The Avengers live in the Marvel universe. So it's like, yes, they're your primary team, but it's like, yeah, they got a lot of people to choose from, and a lot of people they can come across on a day to day. So the Avengers coming across somebody like Scorpion in the Eastern Seaboard would be cool just for the sake of fun. Yeah, a lot of people want Ghost Rider in Marvel's Avengers. They should put Luke Cage in Avengers. I would love a lot of just like grounded street level heroes in Avengers, but that just wasn't the plan going in. Yeah, it's like that boss fight went as simple as you think it would. You know, you got Thor, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Captain America beating up on Scorpion. He's not going to have, you know, much of a chance against that group. But when you get up to a lot of the other villains, you know, things get a lot more challenging, as they should, because there's levels to it, of course. So Dr. Doom is going to pose a much greater threat than somebody like Scorpion. Stop trying to take my bat or pipe, whatever I got. Do you play the Yakuza series? I haven't, not really. I may have dabbled in it at like a friend's house or something, but I don't have any other games. I just wish they had Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 for other consoles instead of Nintendo. Yeah, same. But you know, looking at the style of it, is like it's a great looking game, but it wasn't really my style tonally. But you know, I'm still interested in picking it up one day if I decide to go ahead and push go on getting the Switch. How do we play this on PS5? It's on. So if you don't already own this game, either physically or digitally on PS4 or PS5 or PS2 or something like that, you don't have the option to get it at this point because of licensing issues. What's up, LeJune? How you doing, bro? So, you know, fortunately, when they introduced this bundle, the Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 bundle on the PlayStation Store a few years back, I went ahead and pushed go and grabbed it. And now, you know, I can go back and play the games anytime I want. And if you didn't do that, or you didn't already have physical media for the game, you're facing some pretty hefty prices if you try to get it now, because digitally it's not for sale because of licensing issues. I still have Ultimate Alliance 2 on the PS3. That's what's up.
Help us on a team. Just one of those misses.
Like we can still play together. Like if you have this on PS4 or PS5 or something, we can play online together. Like I was playing with Johnny Rocker. Yeah, I think that was the last time I played this. I just hopped in with Johnny Rocker. I don't need any information, Mr. Fury. I'm just playing around, bro. Right, we gotta find the elevator, if I remember right. Like I'm playing all of this purely off memory and like loose memory at that. I want the PS4 version. All right. My favorite thing for Thor, like I always love his classic outfit in this. Like I appreciate that they started you off with the ultimate version, but I always whenever I'm rocking Thor, I'm running around with his classic. Have I heard what, Josh? If you're talking about the Yakuza series, I answered that for you. Dakis Vibes, what's up? I hope we get a Marvel Ultimate Alliance 4 one day and goes back to the more serious tone of the first game, or get an X-Men Legends 3. Yeah, it's all about licensing and just kind of reading the market. So yeah, I still got some pretty solid options. Like I don't know off the top of my head who all I'm missing. I know you get like bonuses for like certain team up matchups and everything, which is another thing I hope that they did. I was hoping that they did in Avengers. She-Hulk by March or April in Avengers. Wherever you got that information, I would question it, especially if they didn't have anything substantial to back up that claim, because that is not what I've heard at all. But I would love that. But yeah, like look at this roster. You got Moon Knight, you got Doctor Doom, you got Miss Marvel, you got Sabretooth. I forgot who all the blacked out characters are. Like I know Doctor Strange is in the mix, and you know a lot of these are people you unlock as you play the game. So like Silver Surfer, Daredevil, and Black Panther. But you got like Venom right out of the gate. You got the Fantastic Four right out of the gate. You got Storm, Luke Cage. Funny enough, like when this game dropped, I wasn't as deep into Marvel as I am now. So it's like I had no idea who the hell Luke Cage was. I didn't know who the hell Black Panther was. I didn't know. Like I knew the Fantastic Four. I knew the Hulk. I knew the X-Men. I wasn't really familiar with Hawkeye. Spider-Woman, no, and it's like Deadpool. It's like I used to draw Deadpool a lot when I was in school and like when I was really big into art back in the day. But it's like I never read any of his comics or anything like that. I thought his design was one of the coolest things I ever said. Like I used to draw Deadpool and I used to draw Spawn a lot. Like when I was in school, like I used to just draw Deadpool, Spawn, and like Mortal Kombat characters and Dragon Ball Z characters all the time. But what do we want to do with this lineup? So,
Iron Man.
New Avengers.
okay. I always try to get Iron Man in the team. Yeah, well, nobody really has any power, so it's like I don't have anything unlocked for everybody, so it really doesn't matter all that much.
The Hulk.
But yeah, like if you get the right combos in, you can. Let me see if you get a bonus for Thor.
Classic Avengers.
Figured. I guess I'll roll with this team. I don't want to overthink it. I forgot how many characters this game had, bro. The people who are fans of Avengers having to forget because they want all of these people in Avengers. And it's like, I wish Deadpool broke this game. Deadpool was the truth, bro. Like, he is such a fun character if you do him the right way. But it's like he can, you know, kind of get annoying. But like gameplay wise, it's like it's hard to mess that up. You got to do it with swords, guns, and you know. Can he teleport in this? Because I remember back in the day he used to be able to teleport, you know, just like Nightcrawler. And I think that's something they kind of took away from him over time. So I can't remember if he can actually teleport in this game. Okay, so yeah, some people can fly.
Yes, you didn't know who you were messing with.
Hold it. Yes. Make some room, make some room. Yeah, it's like I used to just get lost in this game. Like just running around Asgard, and you know, just this game introduced me to a lot of the Marvel lore in general. I know they started to remove Deadpool's teleport in today's age. Yeah, bro, it's like that's one of his coolest powers. Like it always kind of irritated me a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, he's already OP with the healing factor, but it's like that's, you know, just one more thing to kind of differentiate him from people like Wolverine and just like making him a typical assassin clown.
This one's out.
Because it's like, you know, the jokiness is fun and fine, but it's like having somebody like Deadpool be able to teleport around and assassinate you or attempt to assassinate you, like that's dangerous. Running around punching on people like this, a side scrolling beat 'em up or something. It's like these people got powers, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, I think that's why they removed it, made him a little OP. Yeah, but I mean it's Marvel. Like let the man be OP. Like we keep adding powers to all these other people. Like if Batman can be as OP as he is right now, it's like just leave Deadpool alone, bro. I keep trying to rotate the camera and I'm pressing up, bringing it in some when I really want it to go back. Like I said, it's coming back to me as I go. It's like once this game actually started to get hard, it's crazy. Like I remember I used to struggle with Bullseye if I didn't have the right team. Like Daredevil, you get good dialogue with him or a little fun dialogue exchange, but it's tough. It's tough to beat that man with Daredevil. Bro, get down. You literally can fly, man. Climbing ladders with Iron Man. Imagine. The game needs more fly characters for Avengers. Yeah, that's why I'm campaigning for War Machine and Captain Marvel. Like, that's another discussion. I might do a video on that later today, but it's like, honestly, I feel like they need to give Avengers just one year to kind of sort things out. And it's like, I know that sounds crazy given what they just did last year, but it's like, you didn't have any real strategy last year. Like, you came in with like empty, bright ideas, and it's like a genuine plan of, you know, making the game profitable so that you can actually do things that matter. You know, like, the goal should be giving ourselves one more year to right the ship. And by right the ship, I mean we have to actually make money on what we're spending time making. So if we're spending a year developing an operation for story content, we need to see a profit on that. Like, giving that away for free is nuts at this point. It's like, we're not doing that anymore. So it's like, again, I feel like the promise of, oh, we'll give away all the DLC content for free, that was short-sighted. And communicating that was short-sighted, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, intentions were good, but you know, that literally makes no sense. Okay, right, I gotta blow this up. You see the computer, man, it's like, all I gotta do is throw the first punch and they take it from there. I love this game, but why did it take 3 months to get 1 to 5? One shot. They should put Yelena in, but fans will be mad. I feel like they should put Yelena in. By that I mean this. So the same logic that they're using to apply to give us heroes, so it's like you're pulling from resources that's already in the game to make adding new heroes more feasible for the team. Apply that same logic to the villains. So it's like, just put, you know, Red Hulk in the game as a villain. Just put Yelena in the game as a villain. Yeah, Iron Man, he can just be Titanium Man. Take elements from the Exos and the Hulkbuster and just make Prince and Dynamo. You can take some of the powers and elements from existing villains to make other heroes like Graviton or Whirlwind. You know, just use what you got to expand on what you want. Don't want to be running up punching this dude the whole time. I mean, you can do it, but it's like, it's better to just run him over. Oh, Vaping Games with becoming a member. Appreciate that, bro. So does it mean I get a free shirt? I'm actually looking into that. I'm actually looking into getting some merch going. It's just, like I said, just finding the time and figuring out what works for everybody. But thank you for becoming a member, Vape.
Well done.
It's been a good 5 months, my friend. Good to see you today. I appreciate every month that you've been hanging with me, man. You're one of the reasons I was able to find some early success with my channel. You know, just by providing a space for people to share content. And like I said, bro, we instantly linked. You know, you are by far one of the coolest people I've ever met. Well, what's up, Shinobi Gamer? How you feeling, bro? All right, so we did Thor. Let me see.
By your command.
I mean, we did Iron Man. Let's play some Thor, I guess. Hulk leveled up. Let me actually get some save game going. since I don't have any save files on here. We got Black Widow's laptop. I remember this, like, trying to figure out what the hell she was up to. Which is, like I said, that's how you handle Black Widow in just the Marvel universe. Because it's like you never fully know what side she's on. And it's like, you know, you want to trust her, but it's like, you know, her history speaks for itself. So it's like you never really truly can trust her. Even people like Hawkeye can't fully trust her. How do you do this? Right. You put him there, and then you switch over there. You've never heard of Ultimate Alliance before? I feel like that's trolling. I feel like you trolling me. Ultron should be after the Kree invade. The Kree, if we do get the Kree. The fact that we have to question if we're going to get the Kree after having them teased as much as they have been is crazy. Oh, bro, y'all aren't enemies. It's my fault. All right. Like I said, guys, I am winging it. I'm playing this 100% off memory. Right. There's nothing really back here. Like, it's stuff you can explore on the ship, like just learning about the different S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, you know, figuring out what's been going on, all of this stuff. Like, that's, you know, just like if you play the game slow and you just want to kind of pace it and immerse yourself into the story and all of that, it's designed for that. Similar to like Midnight Suns, like you can play that game as slow as you want, you can play it at your own pace. But if you just want to get the missions and stuff done, you can do a mission, go home to the Abbey, take a nap, and come back and get to it again the next day. I wish you were able to do more than one mission in a day. Okay, I saw the little dive, bro. Like, I discovered this game right around the time that I watched the Ultimate Avengers movies, those animated movies that came out back in the early 2000s. Again, it's like that was my real gateway into like just kind of being a lot more into Marvel than I was. So like growing up, it's like I watched stuff like the Hulk TV show, the Iron Man animated show. I used to love, you know, Spider-Man and the X-Men and stuff like that. But like as far as like being into the comics and following the lore and all of that stuff, I wasn't into it that deep. But it's like right before the MCU really hit the ground, or like really just got started, that's when I really started to kind of get into Marvel. My first Marvel comic I picked up was Civil War. Yeah, this game was my introduction into the Winter Soldier.
Captain America. Can't say it's good to see you again.
I didn't know who the hell he was. They definitely went with like that 90s, you know, kind of cheesy dynamic between him and Captain America.
You have dealt with this fool before.
You definitely wouldn't get the impression that they were old friends or anything like that.
Oh yeah, Cap and I go way back, don't we, buddy?
Winter Soldier, please. Stop this before the Helicarrier is destroyed. Thousands of lives will be lost.
What's up, Stephon? And what's up, Jab Cajun? Fox Kids and Kids WB had the Marvel cartoons on Smash. Yeah, bro, I was locked in.
Sorry, no can do.
Yeah, like the fact that he doesn't call him Bucky here.
Understand
Yeah,
that,
but it's
don't
like,
you? Orders
I
have
guess
always-
they didn't want to spoil it. I'll
Then
fight
what are
you.
you waiting for? Let's see what you got, old man.
You grew up with the original Hulk and Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's like I used to watch that stuff a little bit too. All right, let's pop that head a little bit. Get out of here.
Radioactive man, Winter Soldier.
Sorry.
See, you get hit in the head with that hammer. They gotta rethink what they're doing. Let's pull back. We got hit with that hammer. But yeah, like seeing the Avengers fighting in the Ultimate Avengers movie was probably one of the coolest things I had saw up until that point. Like Hulk beating the hell out of the Avengers and trying to kill all of them. It's like, bro.
told you they'd follow. Come.
Yeah, like, bro, like, I remember all of the stages from this game. I remember just, like, being lost in it, bro. Like, just hours. Just kind of... See, I keep trying to fly like I fly in Avengers. You just kind of hold the button to get up. But it's like you gotta double tap it here.
I claim this victory for Asgard.
I gotta figure out how to get over on Twitch or how to get started on Twitch, because it's like I want to let you guys, you know, check out some of the other games I play from time to time. Like watching me play Elden Ring is 100% going to be funny, because it's like that game, those developers are dirty, bro. Like they got hella jump scares and just traps and all of that stuff all over the place. It's so much fun, you know, just playing that and hanging out. Like I just started a new game in that recently, and it's like I'm still getting surprised. Like there are so many parts where like stuff just gets hella tense. Going into a certain area and the music changed, and you know the environment changes and all of that stuff. And it's like just, you know, just playing a lot of other games over there, because it's like YouTube. You know, most of my subscribers, they're only interested in like Avengers news in general. So it's like, you know, checking out other games, streams and stuff like that, they're just not really about it. And that's cool. But like, that's why I feel like Twitch offers you a little more, you know, freedom and flexibility on that front. And, you know, just a place to hang out for a bit.
I've locked this.
Right, we can't take that until we catch up to these clowns. Like I said, it all comes back after a while. Elden Ring is nuts. Yeah, bro, Elden Ring is crazy. Like I said, I've been running through it with my samurai build this time, playing Bleach. I've been watching Bleach, so they kind of inspired me to run around with an Ichigo build. I'm running around trying to get the weapons and clothes I need for that build. Plus, you know, I was using you guys as a crutch, you know, on my initial playthrough. Like I was just ganging up on most of the bosses, and now I'm going through, you know, beating them all solo. Like I just beat Margit and Godric. What was that, yesterday or day before yesterday? You know, just running around beating everything solo. Taking on a lot of like the herb trees and all of that stuff early on in the game. It was like this game you got, you know, Atlantis introduced. The next game they threw out Wakanda. It's like that's something I wish they explored in this game, like the rivalry between Wakanda and Atlantis, and T'Challa and Namor.
Quiet, Chen. You've already. Why don't we?
Let's do this. You see that? Good hit. Done, my boy.
Time for an upgrade.
Stop running from the hammer hit, sir. Get out of here. What's good, Craig? How you doing, bro? Hopefully today is treating you well. The stamina bar in Elden Ring gets me upset. I mean, like I say, you just got to be aware of it. You know, keep your limitations in mind. As like I was so happy to see them kind of stick with the X-Men Legends formula for this game. It was like those games, I remember picking that up and just having a ton of fun with the X-Men Legend games as well. I got those games as well. I got, you know, X-Men Legends 1 and 2. I don't have them on the PS4. I got them on PC. Get your coins. Let's get to the elevator. It's like I'm getting coins, but I don't even really remember what the hell the coins are for. I think it's leveling up and stuff. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I don't remember, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
Okay.
I genuinely don't remember how much. I know you got to get like upgrade tokens or something, I believe. New policy, some trash, low key.
There's no time to waste. The masters of evil have unleashed.
Are you talking about for YouTube? Yeah.
Our primary enemy.
It's so weird, bro. Like they can literally just put those restrictions for YouTube kids. It's like, what's the point of YouTube kids if you're restricting everybody over here anyway? It's like that defeats the purpose of having a separate, you know, platform to protect people who are sensitive to stuff like that. But you know, like I said, YouTube they switch up the game on people every few years, so it's like you got to put certain safeguards in place just to cover yourself. Because they literally do this every few years. Like even before I was on YouTube, just hearing, you know, people I follow complaining about it. It's like, yeah, that sucks, bro. And they just don't care.
The Stone of Odin stands triumphant.
One sec. It's been a hot dumpster fire for years. I mean, like I said, it still offers one of the, like, I've seen people literally blow up into like millions of subscribers in a year, and it's like that kind of growth potential is unmatched, which is why, you know, they're still at the top of the game. But it's like you gotta do better to like just protect your creators and get them just some kind of safeguards, like, you know, just letting them know the floor is not going to fall out from under them at any given moment. And it's like, you know, if you're big enough, then yeah, you're good. But you know, if you don't have that kind of backing, then it's like, you know, you're literally out here floating in the wind. And it's like even bigger channels, you know, still struggle with it. So it's like you got people on the inside you can talk to and stuff like that, but you know, even that can be limited. Glad they told me how to block real quick, because I didn't remember. Yeah, it's like you can have all of your content that was fine, you know, 5 and 3 years ago, all of a sudden get flagged as you know, unsuitable for ads, and now you lost money on evergreen content and stuff like that. It's like, bro, that sucks, man. Okay, bro, I thought I was tweaking this whole time. I'm hearing sound effects in the game, but it sounds like somebody's shoveling. I'm like, who is shoveling outside? Like, there's literally no snow. Like, what's happening? I have somebody dragging a shovel around, but it's like a sound effect from the game. There we go. There we go. I gotta find a save access point. Put my classic suit on. Door leveled
By the power
But yeah, it's like I
of
wanna hang out and play, you know, a lot of the Marvel games in general. Like I told you guys, I got some old school Marvel games. Like my first Marvel game, like my very first Marvel game was Spider-Man and the X-Men versus Arcade on the Sega Genesis. Like that was my very first Marvel anything, and it's like, what's up, Arian? How you doing, bro? I'm good as always, man. Hanging out playing Marvel games as usual, talking about Marvel games. But yeah, it's like Spider-Man and the X-Men versus Arcade is one of the craziest games you can get introduced to for like Marvel. And like the only thing that would be crazier than that would be like going back to Spider-Man for the Atari. Like that game is crazy. But it's fun to just go back and revisit stuff like that, because at the time it's like this is all you have, this is all you know, so it's like you have fun with it for what it is. And it's like, bro, I was going through hell with that game, just trying to get from level to level. Like Cyclops, like the way it was designed, every hero had their own level. So like Spider-Man has a level specific to him. So when you play with Wolverine, you go to a completely different level and you face a different crop of enemies, level design, all of that stuff. And then the same for like Gambit, Storm, Cyclops. I think those are all the people you can choose from. I think it was just Wolverine, Spider-Man, Cyclops, Gambit, and Storm, if I remember correctly. And from there, I got introduced to other Marvel games on Sega, because you know I was a Sega dude. You know, I originally had the original Nintendo, but it's like I used to just play Mario and Duck Hunt. Like I didn't have an expansive collection of Nintendo games until I got a little older. I swear I don't remember having this easy a time with this dude. He's almost out of it already. But yeah, like the old X-Men games, like X-Men 1 and 2 on the Sega, was crazy. Like I want to play all of that stuff, you know, on stream, just to showcase it, take a throwback. If Avengers wasn't, like, reset day wasn't on Thursday, I technically don't have to. I could do like throwback Thursdays and just play Avengers on like Fridays or Wednesdays. I can play Avengers whenever I want, honestly, but I don't know. We'll figure that stuff out. Big Fang Foam. I was so surprised to see him pop up in a recent Marvel project. If you played that game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like Fang Foam, bro. Like really? And it was a dope boss battle. Like way more intense than this. But like back in 2006, like when you just see this big ass dragon show up out of nowhere, it's like, bro, what? So it's like this was impressive for the time, but it's like that recent game, like, bro, which I want to play that as well. Like I said, I'm just trying to get more in tune with streaming in general. What's up, Treasure? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through, man. Hopefully the week's treating you well so far. I got every Lego game to 100%.
Hello, team.
I just can't get into the Lego games. Like I can appreciate what's going on. Q, Mr. Rage, what's up, bro? On this game back in the PlayStation Store, and no, unfortunately, I picked it up when it was available, and that's why I'm able to play it now. Did I pick up that range piece for Bucky? No, I wasn't home at the time. I'll try to get it eventually.
Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the
You got some in-game cutscenes, you got cinematic cutscenes for this. Like
And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
they did what they could with this game. Do I plan on streaming Avengers soon? Yeah, I might stream that later today or tomorrow. If I don't get to it today, I'll definitely be around with it tomorrow for reset.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my.
But yeah, I forget. See, we started off with problems, so I didn't get a chance to tell you guys. But if you can, definitely drop a like on the stream. It definitely helps, and it'll help YouTube kind of push it out there and let more people check it out.
You think it might be a trap? Maybe.
And it definitely helps support the channel.
For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Those little clay guys, I used to love fighting them as well. Like just breaking them apart while you're fighting. Yeah, just like running around here, talking to everybody, having every conversation you can have. Just doing it all. Like this game was so immersive back in the day. There he is. And I bought this. I used to get this one just for this. Elemental damage. Let me see what my powers are. Hawk, you didn't do too much. We really don't need you. For the next part, we can go with
Spider-Man.
yeah, I just wanted to see if I would get a bonus.
Wolverine.
No bonus.
Hawkeye.
Avengers.
We can rock with it. We can rock with Hawkeye.
Time for some action.
Let me see what she's talking about.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Yeah, just hanging out, man. That's all I want. I want to do more of that. Just hang out with you guys.
Stark, there's Miss
Play some cool games in the meantime.
here in the main lobby to see you.
I think they got the Vision here too, if I remember right.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab.
Yeah, you got these all over the place. Body upgrades.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Telling you, like if you wasn't playing this back in the day, you definitely missed out. This Wyatt Wingfoot. Yep.
Hi, the name's Sure. Discreet. Anytime.
You gotta talk to him just to get up out of here.
Is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
But Vision is in here somewhere if I remember correctly. This is the simulator computer. Nope. Right, you get to see all the cool artwork they added for the game. I used to love this one, for Wolverine. That classic Thor skin would be dope in Avengers. They kind of got it in there, but yeah, it's like I wanted to do a video but it's like it doesn't really feel like it's meaningful at this point. They've been consistent with rolling out skins. I just feel like a lot, just giving us classic skins. So like a classic Hulk with I forgot the name of the skin, but it's like the negative skin, like he's like grayish black or something like that. But the short hairstyle he has on that, like throwing that on just a regular skin and making that available somewhere like the vendor or the marketplace, would be cool.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan
Right.
on
So
line
we got Hank Pym up here. We got the Vision up here. Like when I saw the Vision back in the day, I was like, oh man, we get to play with the Vision.
Greetings.
You do
My
not get
name
to
is
play with the Vision, and that was tough.
Unfortunately, my line to the S.H.I.E.L.D. database has a security issue. would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and...
Yeah, so you can have a hell of a conversation with this dude, and then you go over to Hank Pym. Bro, they never put Ant-Man in games. Like, never.
Dr. Hank.
Like, bro, let us play with Ant-Man. Ant-Man didn't even get, you know, the little generic, you know, movie tie-in game or anything like that. It's like, give us an Ant-Man game.
I've heard you're going. Come back in.
Alright. And this is how you get into here. I know that opens up. How do you get in there?
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
It's good to see you. Well, yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. is with the Helicarrier. Exactly. Yes, S.H.I.E.L.D. try anytime.
Get an answer.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury.
I always appreciate when they try to do the Russian accent for her.
Recently sent a suspicious radio
Like,
message.
that's something I would have been interested in Avengers, but you know, they're trying to mimic the MCU a little bit in that regard.
Dr. Banner would give the report. Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt.
Yeah, it's like I love that about her in Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes. More alive than Avengers. I see you, Sadai, man. I see what you up to over there.
My apologies. You are quite welcome.
Ant-Man would be sick, seeing him shrink down in size and still do damage. Yeah, it's like it's so many creative things you can do with Ant-Man that just haven't been explored in gaming yet. And it's like I don't know, I feel like they might not be up to it. Like, or a lot of developers are just shying away from that or something. I don't know. Let's go talk to Mr. Wingfoot and get to the next mission.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby.
It's good. Let's not get off.
Take us to the Omega base.
We're close
So
to
you
the
might not
landing
get
zone,
access
so
to
I'll
it
be
until you do this
Dum
mission,
Dum
maybe.
Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report.
If he remade this game, the microtransactions would be insane.
The super soldier serum.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
What is the Omega base?
And it's like that's part of the problem I think Avengers had, is like they were so worried about being viewed negatively about microtransactions that they just wanted to assure people right out of the gate, like, hey, you will not be, you know, we're not doing scummy, you know, monetization tactics. But you went too far to the point where we're scared to sell you actual content, and it's like that's a bridge too far. Like that's not what you want to do.
Good. One thing I want to point out. You now have a S.H.I.E.L.D. board. It's okay.
Alright. So I remember playing this mission and thinking we were getting the Hulk. And in the original version, like the version I had, you didn't have the Hulk. I don't believe. You don't get him. You didn't actually get to play as him or unlock him. You just got Bruce Banner in this mission, and then you got the Hulk in a cutscene at the end, fighting against Dr. Doom.
Good. They sent a team. I was afraid someone used the... Well, there's no time to waste.
Yeah, you gotta get your first NPC.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, just the little buffs and everything. Like I said, I'm just ready to play this with a fresh set of eyes a little bit. Just checking it out a little bit. Let's just do this. Where are we going? Yeah, getting to go. Where did we go, to the Skrull planet? Yeah, I don't think the Kree had much to do with this story. But yeah, like this game does it all, bro. Like they introduced the Inhumans. You got Uatu the Watcher. You got Galactus. They got as much as they could out of this game, man. At the time, with all the limitations, you know, of the technology at that time. Like, man, I just had a ton of fun with this game back in the day. Yeah, I used to love fighting these big dudes. Did I miss? Yep. That's it for him. Welcome to the Hulk Club. I just unhulked. Bro, me and Pewter were talking about this last night. I beat Midnight Suns in 14 hours. I only played that game 14 hours. That's crazy. I literally only played the game for 14 hours. What's up, Ferris Bueller? How you doing, bro? Like, look, I am not playing around, bro. I can show you right now. Let me see. Where is it? Midnight Suns. 14 hours played, bro. He just I don't know, like I just started getting it done at some point. Like like Pewter, he's played it over 100 hours at this point. You know, King Greek, he literally lives in that game. But it's like me, I just wanted to do the missions, and it's like once I got like the leveling up stuff, like trying to get everybody to level 25, trying to get everybody's ultimate card and stuff like that, is like it's too tedious of a process for me. So it's like, all right, let me just go ahead and knock this story out, bro. Like I wasn't even paying attention to how far I was in the story. Like I didn't know like when chapter 1 was up or chapter 2 or anything like that. I was just literally just playing the game.
Not much.
But it's like it's a fun game. It just isn't a great game to watch other people play, which is why I stopped streaming it. But I am planning to do a review for it now that I've actually beat it, and I can, you know, share my thoughts on what the game has to offer. Like super Marvel nerds is like you're gonna get the most out of that game. Like you're super nerdy about Marvel and the lore and characters and stuff like that and references. It's like it's a lot for you in that game. If the turn-based combat, you know, strategy aspect of it is too much or too, you know, it just doesn't tickle your fancy, then it's like I get that 100%. And you know, just not being able to just run around, go mission to mission. Like in this, I went from one major mission to the next major mission without really having to do anything. So it's like I didn't have to talk to Nick Fury. I didn't have to talk to anybody if I didn't want to. I can just go from mission to mission to mission. And
curse that infernal
Midnight Suns, like after I did the Helicarrier mission, I would have had to go home, and if I want to do another mission, I would have to go take a nap and get up the next day, and now I can go select new missions and stuff like that. And then it's like you add in having to do the training with everybody just to get skill points and stuff like that. Having to pet the dog, having to talk to people, doing dating and stuff like that. All of that stuff just gets super tedious trying to build up friendship and stuff like that. And it's like, it's fun, it can be cool, like getting to hang out with people by the pool and stuff like that is all great. But it's like, I don't know, it's like at a certain point I was like, all right, bro, like I just want to get this done. And I had no idea it only took me 14 hours. And it's like, it literally can go faster than that if you stay on point. So it's like, I got some okay cards. I got a couple people's ultimate cards. Like I got Doctor Strange, I got Captain Marvel. And speaking of side missions, like this is cool. Let me see how this plays out.
During World War II, I volunteered for Operation Rebirth, a program designed to create...
Well, yeah, giving everybody their own iconic mission in this game was cool.
Because the head scientist was assassinated.
So it gives you a bit of, you know, backstory on each character as an introduction, letting you know what they are about, what they got going on and stuff like that. And just like a slice out of their history, you get to replay that. So you get one of their villains they faced before or something like that.
I was quickly moved to the front lines, along with my sidekick, Bucky. We won many a battle until toward the end of the war, there was a mishap, and and I fell into the freezing waters of the Atlantic. It wasn't until many decades later that I was found. Since that time, I have fought many a villain, but perhaps the one I find most troublesome is Winter Soldier.
What's up, Greek? I was just talking about you.
The time he tried to
Telling people you literally live in the Abbey. But yeah, it's like, listen to that dialogue. It's like he talks about Bucky, but he talks about the Winter Soldier like he's a separate entity or something like that. So it's like I never made the connection that, you know, Winter Soldier had any kind of real history with Captain America based on this game. So when I found that out a couple years later, I was like, what? Like Ultimate Alliance, you let me down. What was that? Like, you could have played that up a lot more, but it's like, bro, you got so much going on in this game. I can't blame him. Get out of here, chump. Quick time events. Love to see it. Yeah, I just was telling Chad I beat Midnight Suns in just 14 hours. And you know, I was telling him like me and Peter were talking about it last night, and I was talking about how, you know, people like you and him, well, Peter has over 100 hours, and I know you probably have like a decade in the game at this point. And it's like, the fact that you can do that is cool. I had other stuff going on, so it's like I just went ahead and pushed through the story. And it's like, especially realizing that I really didn't need to have everybody at certain levels just to make it to the end or to really prepare for the final battle. It was like, yeah, I could have saved myself a lot of time. Get out of here. Good hit. I got a better hit though.
Just like the Super Soldier Serum.
Hulk all the way, Lejeune. Hulk's the best superhero in my opinion. In Avengers or in general. Either way, I respect it.
That's gonna be a bruise.
Let's see if I can reflect his attacks. Nope. It's cool. Do you play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? Uh-oh. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Alright, let's do this right this time. Okay, so I got a new power. I missed completely. Great job, Cap. Up to a fine start.
This won't take much longer. Looks like you lose.
So did I keep all my coins from that last one? Or do I gotta do that again? Xenoverse 2, I haven't played in a while, and I'm thinking about trying to get back into Dragon Ball Kakarot. Like, I have both, but I just haven't played them consistently. I actually still play Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Like, I'll be having a lot of fun playing with the mods on that game. Like, I was just, you know, the modders in that community are like, they stay up to the minute. So any new transformations, any new outfits or something like that comes out, you know, they're on it like ASAP. There we go.
I've already got you beat. That's gonna be
didn't I just come out of this room? Where all these people come from? Yeah, it's like I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, anime fan as well. Like I just went to see the Dragon Ball Superhero last year. I'm looking to catch that on Blu-ray. Watch it again. Disarm a bomb. Have you heard that Disney might oh crap. I gotta stop talking to chat when I do this. There we go. Have you heard that Disney might make a Dragon Ball movie? Yeah, I remember hearing something about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, man. Disney, they've been making some weird choices lately. Like, I don't know if you guys saw that Ant-Man trailer, but you saw MODOK in that trailer. It's like Disney's been making some weird choices lately. I feel like Taika Waititi getting in the boardroom or something. Like he got dirt on somebody. 'Cause they got some crazy choices being made over there. You know what Kevin Feige did last summer or something. Appreciate that combo. And again, guys, if you just popping in and you want to support the stream, just slapping that like helps out tremendously. Who are you guys' favorite hero on Ultimate Alliance? Combo with the sub. Thank you, sir. Thank you for becoming an Avenger. Alright, these guys keep preparing. Forgot about that. Alright, I'm on the time limit. Got bombs to get to.
I can't go on until I've
Okay, where's the bomb? There we go. Like I said, it all comes back eventually. My favorite person in this game was always Thor. Like, always Thor. Like I love his, being able to chain his lightning into an attack to attack everybody. You got Nightcrawler. Got you. What's good, Tim? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Trayvon? Appreciate you guys coming through. Deadpool with his teleport in this game, so he does have the teleport. All right.
Oh no.
All right, he activating the missiles. Am I going the right way?
So, you decide it's my mission. And as I remember, missions were always the most important thing to you. No matter who had to die to accomplish them.
Best Marvel game. A lot of people share that sentiment. I hope with the new update, they update the combat for Captain America. You're talking about an Avengers, and if you are, what do you mean? Good stream, appreciate that.
I won't let you do this.
I've got the only key to deactivate it. All you can do is delay the launch with the proper console sequence.
You know me better than...
Yeah, I suppose I do. So let's finish this, old man. I've got a city to nuke.
When the soldier's steady trying to blow up stuff, bro.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh shit. I don't remember. What do I gotta do the computer? What's going on? I literally don't remember any of this.
40 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining. 40 seconds remaining.
They played me. What? Let me see. I failed. We'll leave it at that for right now. Get back to the main mission. What was the main mission? I got that. Crimson Dynamo. What? This is our 4th villain so far?
Glad to see you will not defeat me this time. My new battle suit is vastly superior to your
Again,
armor.
Russian accent. Let's go.
Could have fooled me. You look like something from the early 1960s. Mark me while you still can draw breath, Iron Man. Soon, you will be silenced forever. Huh. You never could take a joke. Or a punch.
Seems like the combat isn't super complex or deep in this game. I can't even see this dude. Drop the smoke screen or something. Get that hit. One more hit should do it.
You stood little chance against the God of Thunder.
There we go. Alright, let me check out these fiber belts and all of that stuff. Gear. So I got Scorpion's Tails on. 10% chance to cause knockdown on ranged attacks. Cool. And then 1 defense, 1 to +1 to lightning strike. Gotcha. He got on stuff. Let's see, 5% chance of range criticals. I appreciate that. Radioactive touch. We're gonna take that off of you. We're gonna put that on Thor, and you can have Scorpion's Tail. What you got? 25% plus health, plus 3% critical chance on all attacks. Sound like the play. I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot you gotta beat people up with each one individually to get their skins. What platform am I playing on? PS5. Am I missing something? Oh, that's Dumb Dugan. I'm like, what's going on with this X on the screen?
Well done, team.
Now, blasted. All correct. We'll have to reach the. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think this is the stage where you fight MODOK. Well, you fight him. You do fight him. So go and do the quotes. Save. take the shield from him.
How'd that Chief?
It was like, I love the mechanics that they introduced in Ultimate Alliance 2. Where you can like reflect beams off of Cap's shield, and you know, Iron Man is literally making a repulsor bomb out of Wolverine and stuff. It's like, you know, that was a cool idea. They didn't get as creative with some of the pairings as they could have, but
Just like the super soldier serum.
it was a cool concept. Hulk or Colossus max, they sprint attack. You can just run down everything. Yeah, I remember that thing as well.
The only round left.
Alright, let's do this. Is Jean in this? Yeah, Jean is in this as well. Bro, when we went to Mephisto's realm and you had to make a choice between saving Jean and Nightcrawlers, like, bro, what are you doing to me? What are you doing? It's like you're literally hoping there's a way to save both of them, because, you know, of course there has to be a way to save both of them, and you realize that it just isn't going to be a thing. It's like, that's tough, bro. That was tough. When we get Scarlet Witch for Avengers, when Avengers get the resources to make her. So hopefully they change their business strategy at some point. Because as of right now, it's not looking good.
This won't take much longer.
Let that go, buddy.
Guess you didn't know who you were missing. You are.
I feel as mighty as Odin.
Yeah, it's like I'm open to all kind of just video games. So like turn-based games, card games, I'll give it a try, especially if it's Marvel or DC. Like I used to play those Yu-Gi-Oh games like Duelist of the Rose and what is it, Forbidden something?
Okay.
Forbidden Duels, something like that. Yeah, good old AIM. Like, you see how AIM is just a part of the story, they're not the focus of the story. Like that's how you do the Marvel universe. You introduce several villains, you can have them team up and all of that if you want to, but in no universe is AIM just in complete control of the world and the greatest threat to anybody. Like that was super short-sighted, bro. It's like there's being different and then there's being kind of silly, and it's like we got kind of silly with that. All right, I got it. Iron Man. Now I gotta get Caps. Does Logan have healing factor in this? Yeah, he does. Yeah, they try to stay true to the comics for a lot of people. Wow, sticking to the game's core game combat mechanics.
One. As you wish.
Give me all the coins.
I could use some help.
Okay, keep moving. There we go. See how the game just give you just what you need. What's up, Cap?
Wow, I think I just got stronger.
Hawkeye sounds like Captain America.
That's gonna leave a trace. This won't take much longer.
Let's go. I would have destroyed everybody with the soldier.
Everyone all right? This won't take much longer.
Yeah, we just going back, paying respects to the classics. Like I said, I can't wait to go back and revisit Ultimate Alliance 2. Like, the story, I felt like started off a lot stronger than this one, but by the end, it just kind of loses its way. It's like once we get to the whole, you know, nanotech subplot, it's like, yeah, no. This wasn't the way. Silver Surfer. Yeah, I was like revisiting this is when I got access to a lot of those characters. Like when I initially played, it's like a lot of those people weren't even an option. Get out of here. I religiously use the Surfer. He goated. I got you. I can see it. I can see it. I think you got to beat up 100 people or 1,000 people to unlock these costumes early game, if I remember right. I'm just fighting. Knock that man in the air like that. Yeah, I remember this part. They just gotta start busting out the tubes. We got Mysterio. This is villain number, what, 6? We've been playing the game for just about an hour and some change, and we already got 6 villains.
I need a hand with this one. Okay, who's next?
I need to actually take a look at his buffs. See what they do. I'm playing like a true casual right now. Oh, you got his classic already? Okay. So I need to switch over to Hawkeye. Shield bash and reserve strength. Details. Taps into a reserve strength and agility beyond that of peak human development, increasing speed and damage. 21% attack speed, 5% melee damage, 20 seconds, 32 energy. Gotcha. Hyper shot. Increase speed. Gotcha. Overdrive. You got us increased speed plus 5 melee damage. Gotcha. And Thor's buff. Speed increase. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, so we got some basic speed buffs going. Not the major. Got switch over to Hawkeye.
Hey, can anybody hear me?
That's the voice we went with for Bruce Banner. Sound like a little kid.
Am I glad to see you? What the heck is going on around here?
If Avengers was like this, everybody would be happy. Nope, they would still complain.
Stop it. Those must be the result. Team, you must just so.
They would literally still complain. So stuff like that, like picking up Hank Pym's Ant-Man helmet and finding like computers and laptops and stuff like that, or just, you know, downloading files and stuff. All of that plays a factor into like how the story ultimately turns out in some instances. So doing something or not doing something, or, you know, stuff like that, all has an effect on the story, which was cool. All right, let's go.
My pet poodle fights harder than you.
Figures.
What's up, CW Volcanius? Have you played Midnight Suns yet? I have played and beat Midnight Suns in 14 hours, might I add. In just 14 hours, I managed to do it all. Never played the first one, but have and loved the second one. But yeah, Los with the sub, thank you for becoming an Avenger. Okay, what does this do? Okay, that's what I was looking for. If I remember right, you used to be able to switch those around. If anybody remembers, how do you switch around your super attacks? If I remember right, you can do that. And I think this was Wolverine. Yep. So that's 2 iconic missions so far. We got Captain America, we got Wolverine. Weapon X. Ultimate Alliance is such a fun game. Yeah, 100%.
Feeling stronger. Since you went down to the east, may I offer to pick up your hostage? By the power of Asgard.
Sounds good to me.
And if you're just hopping in, make sure to smash that like. Definitely helps support the channel. And it helps you get another Ultimate Alliance stream, which I'm definitely doing anyway. Like I said, we're going to be playing a lot of Marvel games this year. Old games, you know, some of the more recent games like Guardians of the Galaxy. We're definitely playing both Spider-Man games ahead of the Spider-Man 2 release. All of it. Like I got Spider-Man on PC. I just need to make some tweaks and changes before I can actually run that. Like I played it, I tested it out a little bit, and I don't know how that would hold up streaming. So I was like, we'll see. Stereo, stop beating on Arca like that. The villains get a little more challenging. Alright, get out of the chump. There we go. Now we can move on to the next one. Skipping the dialogue, the best part of the game, Shane. Yeah, we just getting through it, bro. We've all been here before. We have all been here before. Select screen, go to the character and use X and O and square on whichever move you want. Gotcha. Let me see if I can do it from here. There we go. So that works. So Hawkeye, I would prefer. By the way, using certain characters with bosses make the dialogue very funny. Yeah, I was telling chat about that earlier. Just like having Daredevil around for like the bullseye boss fight gives you unique dialogue. Yep, we got different rooms, does different things. So yeah, if you save this computer, it has an impact on the story later on. Save the computer, and that's going to pay off later on in the story. I think that computer helps them come up with a cure for a virus for the X-Men or something like that, or mutants. We'll see. Yeah, and Elektra.
Against the god of thunder. Watch out. Yeah. You stood little chance against the god of thunder.
You will surrender and save us both some time.
You'll stay down if you know it. I bet Brutal fights harder than you.
Yeah, I was thinking about revisiting like a lot of my old favorite games, like the Bouncer and stuff. You know, just in my downtime. I used to love that game as well. Back in the day. Yep, I remember this part. Gotta drop the box.
chance against the god of thunder.
Yeah, it's like you got a couple different alien races introduced in this game. You got the Skrull, you got the Kree, I mean not the Kree, the Kree, the S.H.I.E.L.D, Empire, the Kree. I'm trying to think. I don't believe they introduced the Kree in this game, or really talked about them in any real capacity.
Got it.
That must have hurt.
Some good moves for Hawkeye. The best thing about this game was every character has their own greatness to them. It was like they gave them as much variety as they could. I'm dropping off the Goonies.
You should all be fired on grounds of being weak and pathetic.
Bro, you doing damage to these people? But even if there are days you can't do damage to them, as long as they hold the shield, even though if they're not covering behind the shield. That's crazy.
How's that, Chief?
I don't know how that made sense, but hey. There you go. So let me get that dude. Right, you see that? Doing no damage to the man, even though he not even guarding with the shield.
My pet poodle fights harder than you.
I got everybody outfit.
By your command.
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. Sounds like a...
Let's go, let's go.
End this foolishness.
Especially the Fantastic Four. It was like this. Like I said, this game definitely scratched a lot of itches for like Marvel fans in general. And it's like looking at how limited rosters are, going forward in modern games. It's like, yeah, we definitely had something special with this back in the day. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy game is great, but you only can play with one hero in a team of 5, and it's like that's tough. Even with Avengers, it's like, there are so many great heroes you can add, and to see people like Jane Foster skipping the line is like that's tough. That's tough. Moon Knight's ultimate is Chef Kiss. Loosely remember it.
Victory for
Loosely.
as mighty as Odin.
That shield can't save you, bucko. Here he is.
That would be due to the entropy device. It will remain immobile.
Like, that's crazy. This looks better than what you got in the MCU.
I'm afraid you have no other option. Now, to keep things interesting, let's begin.
All right, let's test everybody's knowledge. Is this on a timer?
How far is the Earth from the sun?
I don't remember off the top of my head. It's one of these two. Let me think. It's probably this one, but I'm gonna go with this one.
That was a lucky guess. What is the half-life of strontium-90?
Yeah, strontium-90 has a half-life of... I'm about to get shocked.
Oh, your answer was incorrect. Isn't that shocking?
I used to know all of these answers.
Somehow you're cheating.
Man, put foom.
Which race exterminated itself with technology from the water?
Oh man. It's either the Proxilians or the Rocklights.
Impossible! Is one of you reading my mind? The deal is off. You tricked me, something.
Everyone all right? All right. Run slow.
Hawkeye, you good, bro? You gonna get in on this? You setting this one out.
Got it. All right.
So Hawkeye really just isn't gonna fight.
Time for an upgrade.
Alright, that's everything.
Guys.
It's 2 missions down.
You did a good job on the Omega Base team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in yes, a device known as... Until we locate Doom's base, see Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to...
So we got Atlantis next.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby
So we can do some swaps.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on.
Change team. Hawkeye, you can rotate out. Cyclops. Cap. What should we do? Should we do all X-Men or X-Men Fantastic Four team up? Who we rocking? Who we rocking? What if we just gonna go crazy? We're gonna go crazy with it. So let's see, what was his outfit looking like? Classic. Right. Favorite. That's my favorite right there. So swap you out, Iron Man. You got Deadpool. I guess we can go Human Torch. And then Thor. I kind of want to keep Thor there. We got to vote for Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman.
Sound like Deadpool makes this weird. Yes,
Wolverine.
And I gotta get his classic outfit.
Let's hit him hard and make it hurt.
X-Men. Add Miss Marvel. Let me see. Alright, let's go check out Iron Man's lab. So whoever didn't make it for this team, I'll swap them in as we go. We got a real live Jarvis.
Good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. You may walk around and
There's
inspect
a generation
the
of people who don't know Marvin. Jarvis
several
used
of
to
your
actually be a
compatriots
person. What's up, Ethan? Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Yeah. The name's Jack Hammer. But you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry.
Bro, I thought this was Peter Parker back in the day at first, when I first saw him.
Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it. Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a... I can find out, but... Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision.
We got T'Challa here already?
I must admit, I find news of a S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost near Atlantis very intriguing. Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders.
Well, this game, wish I could play it again. Yeah,
Indeed, it does.
Hopefully they can figure something out.
I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't
Yeah,
have an outpost
what's going on with
hidden there.
Weasel? What is this man doing?
You are quite...
Alright, man.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache. Gee, I can't see why. Dr. Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him. Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway. Of course she is. Hey, I've been at the superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably because evil pays better. If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents has turned to the dark side, then Nicky will have to figure it out for himself. Sure.
Like I said, I think it's a Daredevil action figure up here. Or at the very least, Black Panther. One of the two. One of those guys have an action figure around here somewhere. We got Iron Man's ultimate helmet over here. That's cool. Got a sketchbook. It's up in here somewhere. Might be up here on this side. Am I right or am I wrong? There's a Black Panther in Atlantis. I feel like it used to be one in here. Sir, excuse you. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, let's go, crew. Before you get in the water. Gotcha.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan online too for you.
It's not a bad hub, but I appreciate that they switched it up as the story progressed.
Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take...
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
Yeah, I was hoping we would actually get to play with Namor in this game.
Let's hit him hard and make it hurt.
Wolverine messing up the swag, being out of uniform.
Good. Locate the nano.
Is it still possible to buy on PlayStation and Xbox? Unfortunately, no. They have some licensing issues going on. I don't know who exactly holds the rights, but I don't think they actually know either, which is why the game isn't available for purchase anymore. Focus. Yeah, I remember it took me a minute to figure out how the hell to get out of here. I was like, bro, what's going on? Well, it might be this next part. We gotta, yeah. I think I was missing this console just running around. I'm like, where is it? What the hell is it doing? So it's like I may have been running past it without actually triggering, like use the console. So I'm like just running around this thing.
Okay by me?
Yes. Look, surface dwell. Yes.
Yeah, I used to think this was cool, being able to shoot people like that with Cyclops. Cyclops, who is my favorite X-Men, by the way. He's not the best, he's not the strongest, but you know, he's always been my favorite. I hate what Marvel did to him in recent years, but you know, it is what it is. It was like the water stage was cool.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
It felt like it slowed me down too much. Bro, everybody's in each other's way. Let's go. We can't play these on Xbox, but I found a good way to get it on PC. Yeah, I got it on PC as well. Bro, I have a ton of stuff on PC. It's crazy.
Who's next?
Sorry, you can be draining my energy.
only gonna get worse, bud.
Get out of there. I always hate that they never made Jean Grey playable, not even in the DLC with Nightcrawler. She's playable. She's playable in this. You just gotta unlock her.
I require no...
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine.
She gave that man nothing. I saw that her hand was empty.
The drug. If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor. My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin. He's a barbarian chief who's
You need to...
You're not doing
Alright. Remember this part, you gotta move the pearls around. Let's get some vibes going. Let's see. Cook people with this, especially once you level it up.
The turkey's done.
It's just like, you see how slow everything is with this? It's like, I want to get where I'm going, bro.
Go no further, surface dweller.
It was like a Fantastic Four expansion for something like Avengers would be great, but you would literally have to have that kind of stuff in mind out of the gate. I feel like they spend more time making excuses for not doing stuff like that than actually considering how big that would actually be. it's all coming back. It all comes back to you as you go. So if you guys could have made one hero playable in this game that wasn't originally playable, who would you choose? Because for me, it would probably be a toss-up between Vision and probably a War Machine. Portals, Falcon. Yeah, Falcon would have been dope.
Namorita, here. You'll be much better.
What has happened?
We came to help you.
Oh, I am pleased to see you.
You're still very weak.
Atlantis is my responsibility.
We've been friends a long time, Namor. Trust me when I say that you need to rest. Let us handle a tumor.
I do value your counsel, Sue. For you are as wise as you are beautiful. And though I am loath to admit it, I am not very well. I will allow it. Once again, Sue, you have proven to be one of the few surface dwellers I consider a friend. Perhaps there is some way I can thank you.
You don't have to thank me, Namor. Just be sure to get some rest.
Let's go.
You're near the sonic emitters.
Setting the press triangle.
I believe these and these huge food, as do my feet. I need help. Yes.
Okay, by me.
What's up, Tim? You about to make me pull out my 360 and play again? Hey, make it happen, bro. I'm searching online for this game right now. Hey, let me know if you find it, man. Like I said, if you can get it on the, I don't know if you can get a physical copy to play on the PS4 or something, but yeah, let me know if you find success with that, man.
What now?
So you probably end up having to pay a bid for it because it's not widely available anymore.
Time to die, human.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
You want to get one of those? Good.
I failed, Tuma.
Yeah, you failed.
Anybody else want some?
Good. Yes.
Thank you. You have saved my... No, I must...
What are the odds? Man, hopped out of the clam and instantly gave up secrets. We got human torture everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember where that clam was, that chest was. I know you just hop a few walls and you'll get that eventually. Got Daredevil. I just remembered I forgot the Black Panther action figure. Next time. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me check. The team menu. So we'll keep that on standby. And we will get everybody unlocked right here, right now. Quicksilver would have been fun, except for on this part. They got them floating around like everybody else.
Oh yeah. I'm the best at what I do.
Yeah, like I love the fact that you can, you know, choose to go into this mission solo. Like if you want to. So like I can remove all of these people and just go in with Wolverine if I want to. Yeah, stuff like that is cool.
The Human Torch.
Everybody back.
Cyclops. Invisible Woman.
Right, let me pull up that code real quick. See? And now we got everybody. So you got Doctor Strange. One sec. You got Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, Silver Surfer, Daredevil. And then on this side, you got good old Blade, Black Panther, Nick Fury. I feel like Jean. feel like Jean was playable in this. Am I thinking of mods? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Strong flames on the water, of course. Yeah, I used to love playing with Ghost Rider, yanking people around with chains. Doctor Strange was cool. Like I said, I love Daredevil design. Like I said, they held us down.
Stay focused, team.
Let's go. Yeah, just to show you guys, everybody.
Don't worry about these. See you around.
I need it.
How he gets a new set of moves once he goes in a rage. There would be no way I would be able to swim over something like this in real life. Like, no way. That's insane. Might stream this later on. Hey.
Stay down.
Trust it at all. Swimming across that? No, sir. We got it. Alright, boss battle time.
How dare you enter my throne? Fools! You will pay for—
Let me teach you. No.
Certainly.
This is crazy. Chasing these dudes around.
Yes, you didn't want a piece of me.
Certainly.
I remember chasing out the achievements for this game. A good one was Sabretooth getting mistaken for Logan.
I will tell you. Okay, Tiger Shark.
I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Atuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacomb. Probably. There's a lot.
Alright, let us do this. The Kraken. Let's get it cracking with the Kraken. Computer keeps switching around their attacks. I'm like, what is happening?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I swear, playing with Black Panther and Avengers didn't do anything but make me want to play with Wolverine. I don't know what the hell they would do for his range, but I would love to see him. Like I've said that before on stream, I feel like none, like the people who've been Avengers or Avengers adjacent, those are the people that should be introduced with hero events. So like Spider-Man, you know, they fit, like, you know, Jane, she fits that as well. But it's like, I feel like you can use that as an avenue to introduce bigger names. So like Wolverine as a hero event, you know, because, you know, he's not officially going to be a part of the team, but he's going to be working with them. And it's just an excuse to get him in the game. It's like, that works.
Dude, stop falling down.
Let's do this. In time for the quick time events.
Finally, my friends, it appears your luck has run out. Atuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs. I'm sorry, but before...
There we go. I've been trying to figure out dodge all this time. That's what it was. How would you punish that one, bro?
Let's face facts. You had it.
Go ahead and punch the wall, boss. Let's get about that. You gotta take out all
See
these.
you around, sucker.
Is that everybody? Alright, you gonna punch the wall now? Okay, so you gotta take out all the enemies before we punch the wall. Gotcha.
Will do.
Goodness, Cyclops.
in trouble here.
Mess that up.
You want to get good. Whatever.
I kind of like this. Yes. Stop falling down.
That should be it for Buddy.
Certainly.
This one's out.
Is another portal or something supposed to appear? There we go.
You did a good job in Atlantis, and that's why your next stop. Yes.
Alright, so that's 3 of the main missions down. We can drop it right there for the day. I'm gonna hop off for a bit, stretch, get something to eat real quick, and we may pop back with some Avengers raids and OLTs and stuff like that if you guys are down. So be on the lookout for an alert for that, and appreciate you guys coming through as always. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. And again, I'll try to be back today either with another stream or with a traditional video, yeah, because I do have some video ideas in mind. So we'll see, but I'll as always, I'll update you guys over on the channel. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for my first Ultimate Alliance stream, and we'll definitely be doing more of these because I want to blow through this story and get into Ultimate Alliance 2 and explore some of the things in that. And maybe one day, go as far as doing Ultimate Alliance 3. But we'll see what the future holds on that front. But as always, thank you guys thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming out, checking out the stream and supporting. And I will catch you in the next one.